This is a follow-up review from the Good Ride of the Nitro Quiver Cannon 73. I got this for extended demo and it sure was fun and hell to ride. Fun as hell to ride. All my opinions from before are validated even more. This is not just a gimmicky quiver board 173. This is a functional daily driver in the quiver. It definitely is a quiver board. I mean, it's a Nitro quiver board, but it's more than just that. If that's the board that appeals to you, kind of like that older school looking, you know, super swallowtail that can just bomb, the speed that this kept compared to all these other boards I rode it against today. Even my loving pencil 64 just felt like nothing compared to this, and it didn't even feel like it had the fastest base. It's a fast base and it's a good base, but it didn't feel like the fastest out there. You know, that kind of went to the prior MFG. I was really impressed with how well this just kept its speed. Yeah, the nose clown shoes a little bit, but this thing can bomb. It's damp, it's powerful, it carves, and it seems like it would float really well in powder and be the kind of board, you know, I didn't get, just went to like, by the time I emailed Nitro and by the time they got me boards, thanks guys, just, it went to spring like that. It just like, it seemed like in one day, and it's just been spring ever since. It's just, the winter's gone. But you can just see with all this nose and you know, this channeled out tail, and there's just a touch of early rise, but it's a mostly camber board. This would just be a little better than those old school floaters we used to get when everything was all camber, and you'd get a board like this, you'd get up into the 70s and 80s for those deep powder days. But this is still functional. It turns, yeah, it feels big, but it doesn't feel as massive as you would think for a 73. And it's just really fun. I actually had fun turning through some bumps. It's not ideal, but I could slalom through some trees because I could get it edge to edge pretty quick. Then as you get into the turns, yeah, it likes those wider radius, you know, long drawn out powerful S turns, and then, you know, going into, you know, kind of medium radius, but it doesn't like those quick jamming turns. It likes to go like this, you know, down, just kind of long powerful turns, or sweeping across the groomer kind of carves, but it really doesn't like that quick jammy kind of thing down the mountain. And I just gotta say, I'm just pleased with it. It just felt like such a fun board to ride. It just was so fun to pass everybody on the cat tracks heading over to softer pastures, and it just rails a turn like a champ. It's a fun board to have in your quiver, but it's also a fun daily driver. If you like a big board and it's not a big deal, you can get out and have fun with this. And yeah, it's not like a favorite or anything because it's so specialized, but it really is amazing at what it does. And I like this much better than the 203. This just feels really old school, functional with a touch of a modern twist, and I think it's highly recommendable.